All right, some new rules, experimental rules here to be used. You're going to have larger bases. This will be tested in the minor leagues, by the way. Larger bases at first, second, and third base, and they're hoping that maybe potentially that will, induce players to steal a little bit more defensive positioning. So basically, you got two infielders completely on either side of second base. In effect, that means no more shifts. And then the automated ball strike, that's going to be in selected AAA and low A games. Also, something the Rockies are experimenting with, something called PitchCom. Basically, catchers will wear this device. You see those buttons there. Whatever pitch that is called, they'll hit that, and then there'll be an automated voice that will go inside the pitcher's cap to let them know what the pitch is. I think it's going to cut down on sign stealing and then also speed up the game. All right, here's Rockies pitcher Carlos Estevez now on the effectiveness of the PitchCom usage.
It's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. And, simplify a lot of things on today's games. We had some scandals about sign stealing and stuff like that. With that technology, it might change the game.
What we don't know yet is when the pitcher has to shake off a pitch, is the catcher going to have to push another button, or are we going to have to go to a number sign sequence after you shake a pitch? Because the more time that it takes, we're trying to speed the game up, not slow it down. And so we're learning about the system now to see if we can cut the timing down.
All right, so let's see if we can just expand on that a little bit. So you saw the apparatus that a pitcher would be using. You saw all the buttons. Check that, a catcher. You saw all the buttons that would be on the wristband there. And so a pitch would be called. They'd hit they've got a button for every pitch. Pitch would be called. They'd hit that, and then there's an automated voice that would then translate that to the pitcher or infielders, whoever is wearing the headset that you see being strapped on inside the catcher's mask, and then also you see it inside the pitcher's hat as well there. And then basically the thought process is no more signs, so we can get rid of a sign stealing, and then they get the signs quicker and we play quicker. So what are your thoughts?
Well, I just don't know where it starts and where it ends, So you have to be careful with this, just simply because what about if, where are we going to go with it? Is there going to be someone in the clubhouse, relaying signs, through Bluetooth? I don't know how far we go in technology. This is pretty cool. I have to admit. I just don't know if it's the best thing for the game. I kind of like it basic,
And they got to work some things out. If there's a runner on first base, when do you throw over if there's a runner on base or so? But look, in the NFL, the quarterback has a communication device that he hears from the coach. And then
that'd be kind of fun.
As a defensive player as
Offensive coordinator and pitching coordinator.
And then to speed things up. I'm all for at least trying. For Carlos, Fran, and Alana and Kev.